CDC's out with new guidelines, and they mark a major change. In most cases, masks are no longer required if you are fully vaccinated. Jared Hill's in Washington with a closer look this morning.
So this is good news from the federal government, but whether you wear a mask indoors still could be up to how the city, state, or business that you're in feels about this one as they try and navigate possible health risks.
I think it's a great milestone, a great day.
Major news from the CDC. For the first time in months, announcing that if you're fully vaccinated, you don't need a face mask almost anywhere.
Anyone who is fully vaccinated can participate in indoor and outdoor activities, large or small, without wearing a mask or physical distancing.
The decision even caught the First Lady by surprise.
We just learned it as we got off the plane, and here I had gone out to buy one that was coordinated with my outfit, so.
The head of the CDC says the new recommendations come as U.S. virus cases and deaths are dropping, coupled with data showing nearly 45% of Americans 12 and up are fully vaccinated.
We know the vaccines are so effective that fully vaccinated people, even if they are mixing and mingling with people who haven't done that, are at relatively low risk of getting infected.
There are still situations where the CDC says everyone should wear a mask. On public transportation like buses, trains, and airplanes, and inside of healthcare facilities. While the federal government isn't requiring proof that you're vaccinated, some schools, businesses, and even states might.
The Oregon Health Authority will be providing updated guidance for businesses, employers, and others to allow the option of lifting mask and physical distancing requirements after verifying vaccination status.
Now, when it comes to vaccine passports maneuvering within the U.S., Dr. Fauci has said that one of the reasons they aren't pushing for this is because it would be almost impossible to verify that the information somebody gives is accurate, seeing as how we've already seen some fakes out there. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jared Hill.
And the new guidance is already, meanwhile, in effect at the White House, where fully vaccinated staffers no longer need to wear masks. Well, meanwhile, the CDC says that all of this is possible because of falling case numbers. Missouri's 7-day rolling average is down to 384 new coronavirus cases a day, down 200 from last week. Kansas health officials will update their numbers today. And following the CDC's lead, Kansas City, Missouri's mask mandate comes to an end at noon today. KBC 9's Martin Augustine live this morning ahead of time. Martin, this moment really months in the making and just a few hours away. Good morning.
Yeah, that's right. More than a year now, we've been walking into businesses here in Kansas City, Missouri, and seeing these signs telling us that a face mask is required to go inside. Well, starting at noon today, a lot of these signs will be coming down. Mayor Quinton Lucas rescinding the city's face mask mandate, as well as the last bits of the COVID-19 emergency order, at least the most recent one. Doing so in part just to make sure there's no confusion with what the CDC is now recommending regarding face masks, but also because city regulators, business owners, and business employees cannot reasonably tell between those vaccinated or not. That being said, business owners are certainly free to keep a face mask mandate in place if they believe that's best for their business and their customers. The city will now focus on convincing people who haven't received their COVID-19 vaccinations yet to go and get those shots. Reporting live, Martin Augustine, KBC 9 News.
Thanks so much, Martin. And the moves we're seeing are sudden, and of course there's no doubt that this is all going to take a while to sink in. Now everyone has a different comfort level, as we found out soon after the news broke.
It makes sense if you're safely vaccinated.
I personally am kind of ready for them to be gone. I do think that everyone should get vaccinated, and I don't feel like people should feel like they shouldn't. If you want to wear one or don't want to wear one, I think it's okay.
Well, some business owners are hopeful that the new CDC guidance will mean more business. Now, the staff at Slaps Barbecue in Kansas City, Kansas is mostly vaccinated. Still, the business will wait to change any mask requirements for its employees. The customers at the popular barbecue spot can choose to wear a mask if they would like. The owner says that people should do what makes them most comfortable.
We're going to see people slowly but surely start coming out of the mask mandate and start feeling a little more comfortable not wearing them. Be a little patient. You know, show a little love, show a little care, and if we all take the time to show a little more respect to everybody, I think it's going to go a long way in this world.
Definitely well said. Well, Slaps, by the way, is waiting for new guidance from the unified government before deciding what to do next. And we did reach out to the UG's health department, but have not heard back just yet. Also, big retailers like Macy's, CVS, and Walgreens are now reviewing their mask requirements. So far, we know that Home Depot and Starbucks will continue to ask customers to wear a mask in their stores. Well, keep in mind, businesses can do what they want. If they want to require masks, then you are expected as a customer to wear one. If you have vaccine questions, we are here to help you find the answers. You can send them to us. We will then take them to our local health experts to get you the facts on the vax. You can submit them by picking up your smartphone, then use your phone's camera to scan the QR code you see there on the right of your screen right now. And you can also go to our website, kmbc.com, and we're going to share the answers we find out for you all next week on KBC 9 News.